Have you ever wondered why you're feeling more positive after meeting some people and more negative after meeting others? And also, what kind of impact do you have on other people? Welcome to another bite-sized life hack. In this episode, we're going to show you how you can use Daniel Goleman's mood drivers to positively influence your mood and that of those around you. Now, let's see how this works out with our initial questions. Our brain mirrors behaviors of other people. In this way, emotions pass from one person to the other, coming from the outside as a perception, and then impacting our inside, where they are mirrored. When we are surrounded by happy people, we catch those happy emotions and subconsciously mirror happy moods. But when we are surrounded by sad people, we also shift our moods towards their direction. So, those people we surround ourselves with are our mood drivers, and likewise, we are their mood drivers. As this process happens mainly subconsciously, we can often find ourselves inclined towards one mood or the other without knowing its source. Now, after every interaction, there's two things that happen. The first thing that we experience after an interaction is something called an emotional afterglow. This means that the mood we mirrored from another person can stay with us long after the actual emotional interaction ended. The second thing is that in the end, we sum up those emotional interactions in our emotional economy. In this balance, we sum up the moods we mirrored, and they then largely define whether we feel good or bad, or, as previously seen, happy or sad. This is for example the case for single conversations, a whole day, and also for individual people, like us. To understand how mood drivers will help us, let's get back to two of the original studies, one related to audio clues and one to visual clues. In the first study, participants expected to be tested for text comprehension and listened to a recording that was either spoken with a slightly happy or slightly sad voice. Unaware of the differences, the students also came away from their sessions either slightly happier or slightly sadder than they had been before. And this was also the case when those participants had to perform a distracting task so that they couldn't fully focus on what they were listening to. A second study found that when we see someone whose face displays a strong emotion, like happiness or sadness, our facial muscles automatically start to mirror their facial expressions. And this is also true when we're only shown a picture and for such a small amount that we're not even consciously aware of ever having seen it. Now, let's see how we can apply this concept of mood drivers and how it will help us to positively influence the resulting emotional economies. Emotions are contagious, and our world is filled with mood drivers that we and other people mostly fail to notice. Yet with every interaction we have the chance to make each other feel better. When it comes to the people you surround yourself with, try to surround yourself with those that make you feel happy, and watch out for those that always seem to be in a toxic state. And if you can't change your peers, look for normally subconscious clues that change your mood and, by consciously becoming aware of these emotional influences, also change how you react to them. When it comes to how you impact those around you, spread happy emotions yourself. You can simply do this by slightly changing your tone of voice or your facial expressions and positively drive other people's moods. This also impacts the balance of all those emotions they subconsciously receive from you and stir in the emotional economy of you. For more information on those mood drivers, check out the links in the description below to both original studies as well as the book Social Intelligence by Daniel Goleman. And for more life hacks just like this, check out one of the recommended videos and consider subscribing. Now it's your turn. How would you apply this theory to your daily life? Let us know your hack in the comments below and inspire us all improving our lives step by step. And above all, stay awesome.